Loud. Yeah, I'm loud, boy. I'm sweet. Shalom, Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We are under the amazing command and General YAHANNA. You understand? Today is I.S.U.P.K Houston Sabbath service. You understand? We teach the history of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be teaching out of the book of Joshua. You know what I'm saying? Chapter 8. You know what I'm saying? Bring out some heavy things. We're gonna be reading in the Hebrew and breaking it all down in the English, man. So we're gonna start Sabbath off as we always do. Yakubad. Yakubad. Come on, brother. We gotta roll, brother. All right, so we're gonna call the first priest up, Mahdi, which means to stand.
Yakubad, Ban Yahawah, Ban Yashala.
Yakubad, Ban Yahawah, Ban Yashala.
Yahba Shim Yashabak.
Yahba Shim Yashabak.
Layashala.
Layashala.
Walk by Yahweh. Sorry, turn the face east. We want to get into the prayers.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Wadash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Balak was Ka. Sabbath. Otazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'arakza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Nathanawa. Lakam. Call. Yawam. Asalak now. Kabawat now. Kasalak now. Kabawati now. Wala'ah. Tabaya now. Banasaya one. Above. Awashaya now. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Wa'ala. Wa'asap. I will love you. Amen.
In the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us. Our debts. As we forgive. Our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us. From evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
I cock the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Babakasha.
Babakasha.
The Tananawa.
The Thundernaw.
Akak.
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 The Rapa'a.
Arpa'a.
Call Makala.
Call Makala.
Call Marawa.
Call Madawa.
Akak.
Akak.
Latahar.
Atahar.
Ha Mazarain.
Hamas the right.
Akak.
Akak.
Lakwayam.
Lakwayum.
Hamathiyam.
Hamathiyam.
Akak.
Akak.
All Rakwa.
Arakwa.
Atama Allah.
Atama Allah.
Lagar Shun.
Lagar Shun.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Bahashim Yahushua.
The water.
What?
Aman.
In the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Hari.
Ahahaya.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Izari.
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 Ma'an.
Ma'an.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Number what?
Number what?
Regalka.
Regalka.
Ayanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shamaraka.
Shamaraka.
Ana.
Ana.
La'a.
La'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamaraka.
Shamaraka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ayakaika.
Ayakaika.
Wayarach.
Wayarach.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rai.
Makal Ra.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afterpashka.
Afterpashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar Taza'afka.
Yashamar Taza'afka.
Wabawa Aka.
Wabawaka.
Ma'aika.
Ma'aika.
Wa'ai Awalam.
I don't know. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes.
I will lift up mine eyes
unto the hills.
unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help comes from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
This time forth
From this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
All Damiyalaka.
All Damayalaka.
All Takarash.
All Takarash.
Wa all Tashakwai.
All Tashapat.
All
All
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
All Yabika.
All Yabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahaman.
Wa Mashnayaka.
Omashayaka.
Nasha'awa.
Asha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al Amika.
Al-Aimika.
Ya'irim Yamwa.
I am your mom.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wayata Ya'ai Tazawa.
Wayata Ya'ai Tazawa.
All Tazapawanyaka.
All Tazawanika.
Amarawa.
Amaro.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakak Yadam.
Not Kakidam.
Magalia.
Magawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Shum Yasha'ala.
Iwad.
Iwad.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'ai Tazawa.
Nawa'ai Tazawa.
La.
La.
Yakarwa.
Yakadu.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Baryat.
Barya.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahoya.
Ahoy.
Arawam.
Adawam.
Wayashamai Aliyam.
Wayashama Aliyam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa Abba.
Wahagariam.
Wahagari.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalat.
Wa'amalak.
Palashaf.
Palashath.
Amishabia.
Amishabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashwar.
Gum Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawai.
Zawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanyanawat.
Salam.
Salam.
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Kamadian.
Kamadi.
Kasyatara.
Kasiyasara.
Kayabian.
Kayabi.
Banakal.
Wanakal.
Wayashwan.
Wayashawan.
Nashamarwa.
Nashamanmore.
Ba'ain the Ira.
Aina Ira.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La Arama.
Adama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Nadiamawa.
Naniyamawa.
Ka Ira.
Kayara.
Wakaza Abba.
Wakaza Abba.
Wakaza Ba.
Wakaza Bah.
Wakat Tazamanai.
Wakaza Zamana.
Ka Nasya Kamwa.
Karnasya Kamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarawa.
Amal.
Nayarasha.
Nayarasha.
La Nawab,
Nawa,
Af,
Af,
Na'awaf,
Nawa,
Alahayim,
Alahayo,
Alahayab,
Alahaya,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Kagagala,
Kagagala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
La Panera Kwa,
La Panyava Kwa,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
the Ba'ira
Lame
Ya'ira,
Ira,
Waka, Lahaba,
Wakala Haba,
Dalahat,
Dalahat,
Horium,
Hario,
Khan,
Khan,
Daradapma,
Lawa Dapma,
Basa Irika,
Basa Irika,
Wabasa Opaka,
Wabasa Rapaka,
Tabala Halam,
Nabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Nabahalam,
Mala'ab,
Mala'a,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Palawan,
Palawan,
Wayabashwa,
Wayabashwa,
Slaya, Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawah,
Yahawah,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabaho,
Wayabaho,
Aya,
Ayai,
Wayakaparo,
Wayakapao,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Atha,
Atha,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawah,
Yahawah,
Labaka,
Labaka,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
All Kahar Rakza,
All Harakza. In the English, keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence,
O power,
O power,
hold not thy peace.
hold not thy peace,
And be not still.
and be not still,
O power,
O power,
for lo,
for lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
thine enemies make a tumult,
And they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have
They
said,
have said,
come,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
that the name of Israel
The name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance,
For they have consulted together with one consent.
for they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The
the
tabernacles of Edom,
tabernacles of Edom,
and the Israelites,
and the Israelites,
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the Hagri,
and the Hagri,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also joined with them.
Assur also joined with them,
They have hope in the children of Lot.
and hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as the Sisera,
as to Jebus,
as the Jabbok,
at the brook of
as the
Kaisan,
brook of Kaisan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became the dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Arel,
Make the nobles like Arel,
and like Sahel,
like
yea,
Sahel,
yea, are the princes as Sabbath,
all the princes as Sabbath,
and as Salmuna,
and as Zamunah,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the house of power and possession.
the house of power and possession.
Oh my power,
Oh, my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burns the wood,
and as the flame sets the mountains on fire.
as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So the persecute them by tempest,
and make them afraid of thy
make
storm.
them afraid of thy storm,
Fill their face with
fill
shame,
their face with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
they may seek thy name,
O
O
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded,
and troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame,
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
of all the earth.
over all the earth.
Sorry, turn the face front. Y'all become. Don't sweat. You shall be, you may be seated. Man, get the Most High God a hand for the prayers, man. You know what I'm saying? We gather together every Sabbath and pray the prayers. You know what I'm saying? That we get some, finally get some get back for all the abuse that we have suffered in America. You know what I'm saying? We that prayer is such a powerful prayer, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it lets you know that we have enemies. You know what I'm saying? Contrary to popular belief, bang, but we have people who what the list that who
It's in the book.
oh no sweat. We have people who hate us. You know what I'm saying? We have people who dislike us. You know what I mean? Like each and every day, they go out of their way to make sure that it is known that we are not their equal. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we pray for separation. You know what I'm saying? We pray for our own independence. We pray that our king come back and we establish our kingdom upon the face of the earth, man, and set the earth as it should be. You know what I'm saying? A peaceful place. You know what I'm saying? For even the other nations that abused us, you know what I'm saying? They gonna rejoice when we are in rulership, man. You know what I'm saying? After they serve their punishment, because they have did wrong against the nation of Israel, against blacks, Hispanics, and Native American. They all had a hand in it. You know what I'm saying? But even at the time, they gonna be rejoicing. You know why? Because they countries ain't getting bombed no more. They're not getting unalived in their streets. You know what I'm saying? They're not being oppressed by America's capitalism. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a time. You know what I'm saying? But before it can get like that, it got to get ugly. It got to get ugly before it get beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But I'm off that. We in the book of Joshua, chapter 8, verse 1. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you got that, brother, you can go ahead and start reading. So real quick, before we get into that, man, if you got a phone, go to the Bible Hub app and go to Interlinear. And it's going to take you directly to the Hebrew so you can follow along with us. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you download the Bible Hub app. And once again, go to Interlinear, and it's gonna direct you to the Hebrew. And we are at the book of Joshua, chapter 8, verse 1. Whenever you got that, brother, go ahead.
Okay. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 8, verse 1. Wayamar, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, the Yarah, the Yara'ah, Wa'al, the Ka, I'm a Atha, Call, I. Hama, Laka, Hamalakma, Wakwayum, Wakawum, Allah, Ayla, Ha'aya, Wa'aha, Nathathia, Bayadak, Bayadak, Atha, so it's like Malak, Ha'aya, Wa'af, Amawa, Wa'af, Ayo, Wawa, Wa'af, Ara, Tazawa. Verse 2. Wa'ashaya, La'aya, Wa, Lama, Laka.
You see that? Lamalka.
Lamalka.
Yeah, Lamalka.
Lamalka. Kashar. Aishatha. It's like Aishaya. Laya. Wayak. Wa. Walamal Ka. Wakwa. Salah. Wabaha. Tha. Tabaza. Zawa. Laka. It's like Lakam. Sayum. Laka. Arab. La'ai. Yeah. La'ayar. Ma'aka Raya. Verse 3. Where you come, you have a shot, a call, Ein, Hama Lakoma,
Hamal.
Hamal Laka, Hamal,
Are you ready?
come on, Hamal Kalak, come on,
Hamal. Chama.
Hamal Hama, La'al Wath,
Good.
Ha'aya, Wayab Kar, Yahweh Shah, Shalasham, it's like Shalashiyam, Allah, Ayash, Gabo, Warrior, Gabo Warrior, Ha, Kayal, Wayash, Lakum, Laya, it's like Layal, Layala,
Layala.
Layala. Verse 4. Wa Yataza Wa, a thumb, La Amar, Ra'awa, a thumb, a Rab Yum, Laya Yar, Ma'a Kara, it's like Ma'a Karaya, Ha'ar Yara, Ha'ayar, Al, Thar Kayakwa, Thar, the Ra, Ka, the Waka, Yakowa, Mine, Ha'ayr, Ma'ad, Waha, Yayathum, Call, Kakam, it's like Kakum, Laka, the Yum, Nak the Yum. Verse 5. Wa'anya, Wakal, Ha'ain, Ashar, Athaya, Athia, Nakorab, Isle, All, Hayar, Wahaya, Kaya, Wataza, Awa, Lakwa, Ra'a, Thanya, Satanwa, Kashar, Ba'ar, Bara'ah, Bara'ashna, Bara'ashna, Wanasa, Nuwa, Laga, Lapan,
It's really one of Sanwood.
Wanasanu,
Lapan
Lapan
Yaham.
Nuwa, Lapan Naya,
Lapan
Lapan
Yaham.
Nayam, Lapan Yaham,
Lapan Yaham.
Lapan Nayam, Naham,
Lapan Yaham.
Lapan Yaham.
There you go.
Verse 6. Wayataza Awa.
What's the hour?
Wayataza Awa. Akar Yanwa.
Akar.
Akar.
What?
Okay, Akar You know what?
Alright.
All right. Hatha. Ya. Panewa.
Hath ya Kwanwa.
Hatha ya Kwanwa. Our thumb. Mine. Ha'ar. Kaya. Ya'ar. Marwa. Nasayam. Lapan. Nayanwa. Kashar. Barashna. Barashna. Yeah, Barashna. Wanasan. Nawa. Lapan. Nayam. Lapan ya hum. Okay. Verse 7. Wa'atham. The Kwamawa. Ma'ai. It's like Maha'a. Warab. Wahawa. Rash them. Katha. It's like Atha. Ha'ar. Wanath. Wanath. Wanath na. Yahweh. Alahayakam. Bayar. It's like Bayab. Come. Bayab come. Bayab come. Verse 8. Wayaha. Kaf. Pasakam. Atha. Hayar. Fataza. Yath. Fataza Yath. Wa. Atha. Hayar. 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 It's like Hayar. Hayar. Ba'ash. Kadabar. Yahweh. The Ashwa. Ra'aiwa. Taza. Wa Yathawa. Taza. Wa Yathaya.
Taza wa Yath.
Taza
Taza
ya.
wa Yath.
Taza wa Yath. Ya.
Taza wa Yath.
Taza wa Yath. Athakam.
Athkam.
Verse 9. Wayashal come.
Wayashlakam.
Wayashlakam. Yahweh Shai. Wayakawa. All.
Wayalakwa.
Wayalakwa. All. Hamarab. Layashabwa. Wayashabwa. Banya. It's like a banyan.
Yes.
Bayath. All. Wabayan. Ha'aya. Mayam. La'aya. Wayalan. Yahweh Shai. Balayala. Haha. Waya. Hahawa. Batha walk. Ha'ain. Verse 10. Wayash come. Yahweh Shai. Baba Kwar. Waya Pakwa. It's like Waya
Wayapakwa, Atha, Ha'ain, Waya'al, Hawa'a, Waza Kwanya, Wazakwanya, Yasha'al, Lapanya, Ha'ain, Ha'aya. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 8, verse 1 in the English. And the Lord said unto Joshua, fear not, neither be thou dismayed.
So as y'all just as we starting off the chapter, chapter 8, what we could remember from the last chapter or the last lesson of the last week, we just got finished seeing the people stone. What was the brother's name? Achan. We watched the people stone Achan, his wife, his sons, his daughters, his precious oxen, his cattle, his chickens, his goats, his goldfish. Everything was slaughtered, stoned, and burned in the valley of Akar. You understand me? We just got finished seeing that. So what the people are, what we moving into right now is the after effect of that. You know what I'm saying? They did lose lose in AI, the city that they were trying to take over before they had to do that, before they had to root out the center. You understand me? So now the Most High is telling to Joshua, fear not, neither be thou dismayed. Don't trip. You understand me? Don't worry. Keep on.
Take all the people of war with thee, and arise up to Ai.
Take all your warriors, gather all your warriors and shoot back to Ai. Keep on.
See, I have given unto thy hand the king of Ai, and his people, and his city, and his land.
So with them doing what they had to do at that point in time, rooting out their center, bring themselves back to the understanding and back to the obedient side of the Most High. They bring themselves back to the righteousness. Now they see that the Lord is with them. The Lord himself has told Joshua, who is the head of the nation at the moment in time, that I am with you. Take your warriors back to Ai and see. Look what I've given you. Look what I have laid on your front steps. You're gonna get the kingdom. You're gonna get the land, the people, and the city.
Right.
You understand me? This is what the Lord has done for them, for their righteousness, for their obedience, for them not only being obedient in the things that they do individually, but also being obedient and rooting out the evil that was in their city and doing what needs to be done without a question. Keep on.
Verse 2, and thou shalt do to Ai and her king as thou didst unto Jericho and her king.
So what the Most High saying is, what y'all did to Jericho, y'all gonna do that same thing to AI. Y'all remember what happened to Jericho? Y'all remember? What you got? Y'all become his microphone too.
Salaki, sir, the walls, they shouted and then the walls trembled, or the walls broke down.
Right, that's literally what happened. But what happened, you know what I'm saying, in the grand scheme of things with Jericho?
It crumbled, sir. It fell.
They crumbled, they fell, and they pretty much demolished any of the enemies in their city. That's what's gonna happen to AI. The same way. You feel me? And not necessarily the same way with the hollering and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But is the Lord gonna, you know what I'm saying? The Lord gonna definitely explain how he wants it done. You know what I'm saying? We about to see it right now. Keep going.
only the spoils, it's like only the spoil thereof, and the cattle thereof shall ye take for a prey unto yourselves. Lay thee an ambush for the city behind it.
So he said, only the spoil and the cattle are you gonna take when you run down the city, run down on the city. And you go lay an ambush and wait for the city next to it. You understand me? Like, that's important to understand because the Lord is not just a power that's, you know what I'm saying, just telling you, you know what I'm saying, do whatever you want, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of savages. You feel me? The Lord has given us specific instructions on what to do, and these instructions given on what to do are the things that are going to allow us to conquer our enemies. What you got?
Right, and this goes into obedience. You know what I'm saying? You do what the Most High says without compromising with anybody else, man. The Lord is going to be with you. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why obeying the Most High is such an important thing. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do not, He will not be with you. And if I could, in America, we see what not obeying the Most High gets you.
Right.
So what they are doing in the Bible is obeying Him, and let's find out what happened next.
Right. Sure.
Verse 3. So Joshua arose and all the people of war to go up against Ai.
Pause right there. Now, this is something that we gotta in the order of operations, we have to understand and recognize what's happening between the orders being given
I see what you're saying.
and the orders being done. What's happening between that? Do you see? What can you see between what's happening right there, Y.A.H.N.N.A?
It's like so the soldiers are gathering ready to fight.
What's happening between him giving the orders in verse 2 and what happens in verse 3? What happens between these? What you got, Jacob?
Nothing. You went straight to the order.
You say what?
Nothing happened between it.
Nothing happened. Yeah, the scriptures don't tell you nothing else happened because why nothing else happened?
All right.
He gave the orders and he said, hey, nothing else mattered at that point.
Right.
You understand me? You give me the order. You understand me? Whatever happens between that is nil to me. I wake up the next morning and I'm straight to it. That's important. That's important for us to know as we get orders from the Most High God. Be it from the Most High God himself through the scriptures or the Most High God through the men that the Most High God sends. The Most High God tells you to do something, you got to go do it. Or you end up like a con. Or you end up like the nation when they thought that 2,000 people would be enough, but then they get stomped on by a city that 2,000 people would have slaughtered if the Most High would have been with us. Understand me? Go ahead.
So like you said, if I could, I just wanted to say what you're saying is heavy because in today's day, you still would end up like a con if it wasn't for Yahushua.
That's right.
Yahushua was the one that died so that we wouldn't end up like a con.
Right.
And instead, we don't think about it like that. We think about like now I get to do it. I get to eat all the pork I want.
Right.
We got to think like if I eat a little bit of pork, I could end up like a con, or I should be ending up like a con. It's like you, sir.
Right. It's like if a con had a person that was able to stand in the forefront and be like, look out for him for me, real like I'll take the hit for him for now. You understand me? And then right after he took the hit for a con went to the next city and did the exact same thing against the Most High God. And then went to the next city and did the exact same thing again. And like now he got like 17 Babylonian garments and his what you call it, like all kind of dashikis and shekels and stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To himself. What you got?
If I may, like one thing we gotta understand is whenever we do something wrong, man, we not the only ones that affect it. We affect our whole nation.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that the heathens understood at this time is if they could get us to sin, then the Lord will not be with them. You know what I'm saying? We will be able to beat them. You know what I'm saying? That's why they had to weed whoever it was out and cut them off. You know what I'm saying? Then go to war. You know what I'm saying? Because if they hadn't did that, they would have just kept losing and losing and losing. Because the Lord, this is how you know, like you can't walk this truth by yourself. You can't be an individual like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord did not build this nation based off of individualism. You feel me? If one of us go down, we all go down.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And furthermore, that's even more reason why shameless plug, it's the 55th annual Passover that the Honorable Commanding General YAHANNA has put the invitation out for the whole nation to join us in North Carolina for the 55th annual 55th annual Passover in North Carolina this year, April 20th. You know what I'm saying? The weekend of April 20th. Make sure y'all be there, or else, you understand me, we might fall victim to AI. You understand me? Or the heathen, or the enemy. You understand me? If you understand, you wondering why we keep falling victim to the enemy, because we haven't done Zephaniah 2:11. Gather 2:1, gather ourselves together. O nation not desire. Y'all don't want to gather yourselves together. Y'all don't want to follow the man of the Lord that's here on earth today. Y'all don't want to follow the Joshua on earth today. You feel me? Y'all want to do what y'all want to do. And that's why all these AIs are standing up against us. You understand me? That's why all these enemies are holding us back. Because we're not doing what the Most High God needs us to do and be obedient so they can be on our side in the times of war. Keep on.
And Joshua chose out 30,000 mighty men of valor and sent them away by night.
30,000 mighty men of valor. So like Joshua wasn't doing no tripping. The Lord said, send, what the Lord say? He say, take all the people of war with thee. That's verse 1. Take all the people of war with thee. Like, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all talking about 2,000. Yeah, 2,000 could do it, but go ahead. Oh, no, man. We're gonna go ahead and step on these.
Right. Yeah.
We're gonna stomp these out. It's like we're gonna step on these butterflies. We're gonna step on the butterfly. Feel we're gonna stomp.
Right.
We're gonna jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't doing no tripping, you feel me? Like righteous jumping. You know what I'm saying? Because it's righteous because most High God told us to do it. Right. Goddamn. That's what we taught in the Bible, right? Keep going.
Verse 5, verse 4. And he commanded them, saying, behold, ye shall lie in wait against the city, even behind the city. Go not very far from the city, but be ye all ready.
So they just creeping. You know what I'm saying? They lying in wait. They
in the cut. Assassin's Creed.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like they in the shadows.
They finna slide.
Lying in wait, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ready to slide.
Right.
You feel me? They ain't slid yet, they ready to slide.
If I may, man. This is how we should be. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to fight one another. I ain't saying go out there and hurt nobody.
Right.
What I'm saying is being together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Being willing to fight and I'm gonna say die for one another, man. You know what I'm saying? Be ready to slide for one another if the time comes in a righteous manner, of course.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just had to throw that out there real quick, man. You know,
that's what we've been taught, right?
Right. Like
blood of my brother, right?
For the blood of my brother, man.
Blood of my brother, right? We taught that. That's what we do.
If I may, it's damn near no greater thing than to die for your brother, man.
Not a greater thing.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like what's the point of I ain't gonna put it like that, man, but be willing to die for your brother, man. Not kill unalive each other over petty things, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is the love we should have one for one another, man.
I'm gonna take it a step further. Not only should we die for our brother, we should live for our brothers too.
Right, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Me, like instead of us choosing, you know what I'm saying, to fight one another to the death, why don't we live for one another? You know what I'm saying, and stand with the Most High God,
Right.
so that we can surpass our enemies, so that we can do what Joshua and them finna do to AI. Keep reading.
Verse 5.
No, verse 4.
No, it's not verse 5, sir. And I and all the people that are with me will approach unto this city, and it shall come to pass when they come out against us, as at the first, that we will flee before them.
Now y'all see, they setting up AI for the trick bag. They setting them up. That's a setup. Like any tactician will know. Like I play Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, it's called the bait. It's called the bait. You know what I'm saying? You run out there, you be like, man, shoot. Nigga think they, you know, you run up on a squad or two, you one deep, shoot a couple of bullets at them, be like, oh shoot, we run away. They gonna try to chase you down. They like, I gotta get this kill. Lo and behold, there's 3 niggas behind me. You know what I'm saying? They ready for them 2 niggas to come through. Now why? Now as soon as I run through this door, it's 3 dudes waiting behind the door. You run through the door with your hands, like you run through the door with your gun up. You know what I'm saying? Running. As soon as you run through the door, it's you get hit up. Like you can't even pull your gun out good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen. That's what the Lord said. Look, that's what Joshua telling them right now. He said, see, read it one more time.
As at the first.
Now read.
It shall come to pass.
Yeah.
And it shall come to pass when they come out against us, as at the first, that we will flee before them.
Just like the first time, we gonna come up against them. But then, just like the last time, which was the first time rather, we gonna run away. And what's gonna happen after that?
Verse 6. For they will come out after us.
Because they gonna come out after us. You know what I'm saying? They gonna chase us down. They gonna think, yeah, it's the second time they gonna be what we like to call is ego battling.
Right.
You understand me? That ego gonna take over for them at that point. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be like, shoot, I beat them next time. Shoot, I'm tough. I'm gonna beat them again. Matter of fact, not only am I gonna beat them, but I'm gonna chase them down. I'm gonna beat them to the ground right now. They let their pride get a hold of them. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna happen when that happens? Read.
So we have drawn them from the city, for they will say, they flee before us, as at the first. Therefore, we will flee before them.
So they like, shoot, whole time we drawing them out the city, right? And they telling each other like, man, they running like they did last time, man. So shoot, if they gonna run, we gonna chase them. We're gonna try to wipe them out. We try to get us a team wipe. That's crazy that these Call of Duty references is working so good right here.
Right.
But look, Most High Christ, that's the Spirit of the Lord. Cause look, I've been on. Look, we talk about that later. Look, they trying to get a team wipe. They not finna get it though, because the Lord with us. Keep reading.
Verse 7. Then ye shall rise up from the ambush.
Then ye shall what?
Rise up from the ambush.
Man, then when they think that they chasing us down, we're gonna rise up from the shadows that our warriors have been sitting in. Soon as they got their guards down, we're gonna rise up from the ambush, read.
And seize upon the city. For the Lord your God will deliver it into your hand.
So it's crazy. Like, they warriors running out the city, chasing after our little band of warriors that's running from them. Goofy. You done left the city you done left the city uninhabited. Now we done came up out the cuts. You know what I'm saying? And ran down your city. Why you gone? Go ahead.
Yeah, if I may, man, these right here are tactics from the Lord, man.
Right.
The Lord said, I am a man of war.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The greatest war tactician, man.
Right.
The Lord, a man for that, man. Like, that is crazy. Like, it had to out here looking goofy.
Goofy. You feel me? Like,
That is of the Lord, man. That was a beautiful plan, man.
good night. Read verse 8.
Verse 8. And it shall be, when ye have taken the city, that ye shall set the city on fire.
Ain't burn the city down. You feel me? That's cold blooded. Keep going.
According to the commandment of the Lord shall ye do. See, I have commanded you.
See, there you go. We're gonna burn the city down. We're gonna do what the Lord told us to do. Not gonna leave this HEB up because they got good fruit. And then we're gonna burn everything down. You feel me? You know?
Verse 9. Joshua therefore sent them forth, and they went to lie in ambush and abode between Bethel and Ai on the west side of Ai. But Joshua lodged that night among the people.
So with that whole tactical plan laid up in front of them, they went on ahead and execute right now. Keep going.
Verse 10. And Joshua rose up early in the morning and numbered the people, and went up, he and the elders of Israel, before the people to Ai. Wow.
And then they went up to the people of Ai. With that, mind you.
Yabakan, Banyahawada, Banyashala.
Yabakan, Yahawah, Yashala.
Yahaban Shimi Hawa Shabrak
Yahaba Shimei Shabbat. Do me a favor. Can you bring me
Layashala.
Like a shower.
tissue with hand sanitizer?
Baba shot that water that's on the ground. Take care of that for me, Baba shot. And you shot me, which means to say.
Come. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 8, verse 11 in the Hebrew. We'll call Ha'aim, Ha-Malakma, Ashar, verse 11. Ashar, Athawa,
There you go.
Ilawa, Wayagashua, Wayaba'awa, Nagad, Ayar, Wayachnoa, Matazap, Matazapawan. La'aya. Wa Hagaya. Baya Nayawa. Wa Bayan. Ha'aya. Verse 12. Wa Yaquaka. Ka Ha Mash Ha Hamashath. Alapium. Ayash. Wayasham. Awatham. Arab. Bayan. Bayath. All. Wabayan. Aya. Mayam. La Ayar. Verse 13. Waya Shayamawa. Ha'aim. Af called. Amakna. Ashar. Mud Tazapawan. La Ayar. Wa'at. Iquabawa.
Aquapua.
Slaki. Iquabwa. Mayam. La Ayar. Wayalak. Yahawashai. Bala Yala La. Bala Yala. Hawa'ab. Bathawak. Ha'aimakwa. Verse 14. Waya Haya. Ka Ra'awath. Malak. Ha'aya. Waya Ma Ha'rawa. Waya Shaka Yamawa. Waya Taza Awa. Anashia. Ha'ayar. La Qura'ath. Yasha'ala. La Malakma. Hawa'ab. Wakal. Imawa. Lama Wa'ai. La Panya. Ha'ai Rabba. Waha Wa'a. La'a. Yada'ai. Kaya. Arab. Lawa. Ma Akaria. Ha'ayar. Verse 15. Waya Naga Iowa. Yahawashai. Wakal. Yasha'ala. Lapan Yaham. Waya Nasawa. Daraka. Ha Madabar. Verse 16. Waya Za'ai Kawa. Call Ha'aim. Ashar. Ba'aya. La Rada. Akar Yaham. Wayara the Pawa. Akaria. Yahawashai. Wayanath Kwawa. Mine. Ayar. Verse 17. Wala'a. Nasha'ar. Ayash. Ma'aya. Wabayath. All. Ashar. La'ab. Taza'awa. Akaria. Yasha'ala. Waya'ai. Zabawa. Af. Ha'ayar. Patha. Wacha. Waya Radapawa. Akaria. Yasha'ala. Verse 18. Waya Amar. Yahweh. All. Yahweh Shai. Natha. Slakia. Natha. Baka. Yadawan. Baka. Yadawan. Ashar. Bayadaka. It's like Bayadaka. All. Ha'aya. Kaya. Bayadaka. Athana. Athana. Wayat. It's like a Wayata. Yahawashai. Ba Kayad Wan. Ba Kayadawan.
Yeah.
It's like a Ba Kayad one. Ashar. Bayadwa. All. Ha'ayar. Verse 19. Waha. Awarab. Quam. Ahara. Ma Quawam Ma Quawamawa. Slakia. Ma Quawamwa. Waya what does a what? Waya Rawatazawa. Kana Tawath. Yadwa. Waya Ba'awa. Ha'ayar. Waya Lakadwa. Waya Lakadwa. Waya Ma Rawa. Slakia. Waya Ma Ha Rawa. Slakia. Waya Ma Harwa. Waya Maharwa. Waya Tazayathwa. Ath. Ha'ayar. Ma'ash. Verse 20. Wayapanwa. Anashian, Ha'aya, Achar Yaham, Wayar Awa, Wahana, Ilah, Ishan, Ha'ayar, Shemayat,
Shemayim.
Shemayama.
Shemayim.
It's like a Shemayama. Wala'a, Hayaha, Baham, Yadyam, Lanawas, Hana, Wahana, Waha'ib, Hanas, Hamadabar, Nahapar. It's like a Nahapak. All. Hara Wada. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 8, verse 11, in the English. And all the people, even the people of war that were with him, went up and drew nigh.
So all the people of war, all the warriors drew near. Keep going.
And came before the city, and pitched on the north side of Ai. Now there was a valley between them and Ai.
Keep going.
Verse 12. And he took about 5,000 men and set them to lie in ambush between Bethel and Ai on the west side of the city.
So they coming from the north. They got 5,000 men set on the west side. Keep going.
Verse 13. And when they had set the people, even all the host that was on the north of the city, and their liars, and wait on the west of the city, Joshua went that night into the midst of the valley.
So pretty much this plan is coming into fruition right now. They just breaking down exactly how this plan is working out. Keep going.
Verse 14. And it came to pass, when the king of Ai saw it, that they hasted and rose up early.
So when they saw this going on, because they got scouts, you know what I'm saying? They can see, they got watchmen. They looking throughout their city and they seeing all this stuff happening around them. They starting to get ready. They getting prepared for war. What is it?
And the men of the city went out against Israel to battle. He and all his people.
He and how many?
All his people.
He and all his people came out to battle Joshua, right? What on what side was that? Based on the description of how the tactics are going. What side would they people be coming to attack them on?
West.
The north side. It's the north side because the west side is the people that's lying in wait. The 5,000 is sitting in the cut. Keep on.
At a time appointed,
You know,
before the plain, but he was not that there were liars in the ambush against him behind the city.
so he ain't even understand that there was the people, there's 5,000 people that was on the west side. He ain't see that. He ain't see that coming. Keep on.
Verse 15. And Joshua and all Israel made as if they were beaten before them. And fled by the way of the wilderness.
So Joshua and them, they made it as if they was getting beat. So by them getting beat, what they do? They run into the wilderness. They trying to draw them away and far away from the city. Because if they're gonna take up chase, then they're gonna have them away from the city, right? And what's gonna happen when they're away from the city, according to what God's plan is?
Gonna take over Slack. Gonna take over Slack.
Nah, he just tell me what's going to happen.
They're gonna take over the city.
According to what God's plans is, he told us beforehand. What did he say he was going to do? What the Most High God say that we was going to do beforehand if we did this plan? He already laid the plan out. What did he say was going to happen when the people draw out the city?
Go in and burn.
You gonna do what?
Go in and burn.
All right, let's read.
Con. Verse 16. And all the people that were in Ai were called together to pursue after them. And they pursued after Joshua and were drawn away from the city.
So not only is the burning part going to happen, but the part where the Most High God said that we're going to draw them out the city. You feel me? Like we're going to take the enemy out of their position. They supposed to be protecting the city, but instead they ego challenging. You understand me? They trying to chase a man down, thinking that they gonna be having the upper hand on them because they seem as though they're fleeing. Then what happens?
Verse 17. And there was not a man left in Ai or Bethel.
No men were left in a city, because all the men are ego challenging Joshua and them, thinking that they got the upper hand on Joshua. So they ego challenging them, chasing them all the way into the wilderness. Meanwhile, ain't no men to defend the city at this point. Because why? Because these goofies thinking that they about to squash the nation of Israel with the Most High God on our side. They done took all their men out the city to squash the men of Israel. Left a city uninhabited by men and warriors and defenders.
Okay.
That went not after that went not out after Israel, and they left the city open and pursued after Israel. Verse 18. And the Lord said unto Joshua, stretch out the spear that is in thy hand toward Ai, for I will give it into thine hand.
Stretch out the spear that is in thy hand towards Ai. You feel me? So what does that mean? Anybody? What you got?
Follow.
Fall on it. Come on now. As soon as they think stuff sweet, we done took it all the way out the wilderness. We done ran you away from your city. Now we about to double back on you because you think we weak. We really played the fool on y'all. We really set y'all up for the trick bag. Now we finna hit y'all up where it hurt. You feel me? We finna make y'all suffer. Y'all think that y'all done had the upper hand on us. Meanwhile, I done just drew you out the city so I can make sure that my men can have so we can pinch you, basically. I'm using a whole lot of Call of Duty references. Y'all gotta understand. I've been on Call of Duty for like the whole day yesterday. Twitching, going stupid. You feel me? And I'm watching my ancestors going stupid in the scriptures, doing a whole pitch tactic on Ai, the city, with the Most High God on their side. Yeah. I'm seeing the play. Like, how goofy can you be? You left your city. You ain't leave no defenders in your city. Like what? Like nobody to scout and blow the horn and say, "Hey, you think it's coming from the west?" We running out the north side of the gates. They coming from the west side. Ain't nobody even there to even live and send the comms, send the communication. Nobody there to give a call out.
Mid-back.
None of that.
Mid-line.
None of that. Go ahead.
Khan. For I will give it into thine hand.
Mm-hmm.
And Joshua stretched out the spear that he had in his hand toward the city.
Ooh-wee.
Verse 19.
There you go.
And the ambush arose quickly out of their place.
Good night.
And they ran as soon as he had stretched out his hand. And they entered into the city and took it and hasted and set the city on fire.
And they did exactly what the Most High God told them to do at that point. They took over that city, smashed on them, and burnt the city down. Keep going.
Verse 20. And when the men of Ai looked behind them, they saw and behold, the smoke of the city ascended up to heaven.
So they turn around, they look back. Like, hey, what's that back there? Ain't that the city where we just ran? Oh, hey, yo. Ain't that what we just ran from? Wait a minute. I ain't even turned the lights off at the house. This smoke coming from,
Right.
They tripped out at this point. They see smoke coming. They see smoke on the horizon. They like, we just ran from that way.
Got him.
Got it. Yeah. Got him.
Yeah.
Come on now, go ahead.
And they had no power to flee.
They ain't got no power to flee. They ain't where they gonna run to. They pitched. You got one enemy on one side, an enemy on the front side, an enemy on the back side. Where you gonna go?
Being flanked.
Been flanked. Flanked. You out of there.
Out of there.
Out of there. You feel me? Come on, man.
This way or that way.
This way or that way. You ain't got look, you ain't got no power to flee this way or that way. You ain't like ain't nowhere to go. You out of there. You out of there. You feel me, bro?
And the people that fled to the wilderness turned back upon the pursuers.
At this point, they flee into the wilderness, and the people of Ai chasing them, and Joshua turned this spear up. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, west side, go ahead and smash on the city.
Right.
West side smash on the city, burn the city down, smoke coming. The pursuer's like, oh snap! Look back there, the city. So as they turn their back looking at the city, what happens? The people who fled to the wilderness, which is the army of people who came at the beginning, they turned around.
Right.
So now while you got your back turned, we coming to slap you upside the back and apple slap your ass. Right on the back of the neck.
Right.
Where you at?
Right.
Pay attention.
Right.
You done. So wipe. Team wipe. That's it on that? Yeah. Man, running back, go. We ain't got to change people. Go ahead, 21. About to finish it off these next 10.
This is the book of Joshua, chapter 8, verse 21 in the Hebrew. Wa Yahawashai, Wakal, Yasha'ala, Ra'awa, Kaya, Lakad, Ha-Arab, Af, Ha-Ayar, Wakaya, I-La, I-Shan, Ha-Ayar, Wayashabwa, Wayakawa, Af, Anashya, Ha-Ayah. Verse 22. Wa Allah, Ya Taza'awa, Man, Ha-Ayar, La Qura'atham, Wa Yaha Yawa, La Yashar Allah, Slakia, La Yasha'ala, Ba Tawaka, Allah, Mazah, Wa Allah, Mazah, Wa Ya Kawa, Awatam, I, Balathia. Ha Sha'ayar. Lawa. Shurayai. Wa Palayata.
I like it.
It's like it. Wa Palayalat.
I like it.
Wa Palat.
Yeah.
Our escape 22. The last one.
Wapalaya.
Wa Palayat. Verse 23. Wa'ath. Malak. Ha'ayah.
The posture.
The Pashwa. Chaya. Wayaquarabwa.
Good.
Athawa. All. Yahawashai. Verse 24. Wayahaya. Kalawath.
Kakawa.
It's like Kakawath. Yasha'ala. La Harag. Ath. Call. Yashabia. Ha'ayah. Bashada. Bamad. It's like a Madabar. Ashar. Radapawan. It's like Radapawan. But what? Wayapawa. Kalam. Lapaya. Harab. Ide. Tamam. Wayashabwa. Call. Yasha'ala. Ha'ayah. Wayakawa. Atha. Lapaya. Kharab. Verse 25. Wayahaya. Call. Anapayim. Bayawam. Hawa'a. Ma'ayash. Wa'ai. Asha. Shanyam. Aishar. Allah. Call. Anashia. Ayah. Verse 26. Wayahawashai. La'ah. Hashayah. Yadawa. Ashar. Natah. Bakayadwan. I. Ashar. Ha. Khariam. Ath. Call. Yashabia. Ha'ayah. Verse 27. Requa. Ha. Bahama. Washalal. Ayar. Ha Haya'ah. Bazar. Zawa.
Bazazwa.
It's like a Bazazwa. Laham. Yasha'ala. Kadabar. Yahweh. Ashar. Tazawa'a. It's like a Tazawa. Af. Yahushai. Verse 28. Yesharah. Yahushai. Af. Ha'ayah. Wayash. Yama. Thal. Awalam. Shamama. I. Hayawam. Azah. Verse 29. Wa'af. Malak. Ha'ayah. Tala. Ayo. Ha'itaza. I. Isa. Ha'irab. Wa kabawa. It's like a wa kabawa. Hashamash. Tazawa. Yahushai. Waya Rayadwa. Af. Nabalathwa. Man. Ha-I-Tza. It's like ha-I-Tza. Wayashal Yakuwa.
YAHANNA. YAHANNA.
Waya Shalayakwa. Owatha. All. Pathach. Sha'ir. Ha'ayar. Waya
Wayakwamwa.
Wayakwamwa. Alayawa. Gal. Abanyam. Gadawal. I. Hayawam. Hazah. Verse 30. Come. Azah. Yabana. Yahushai. Mazabach. La Yahweh. Alahaya. Yasha'ala. Bahar. Ayabal. Verse 31. Ka Ashar. Tazawa'a. It's like a Tazawa. Mashah. Ibad. Yahweh. Af. Banya. Yasha'ala. Kathab. Kathawab. Basapar. Thawarath. Mashah. Mazabach. Abanyam. Shalah Mawath. Ashar. La'ah. Hanayah. Alayawan. Alayahan. Barzal. Waya Ilawa. Ilawa. It's like Ilayawa. Ilawath. La Yahweh. Wayazabachwa. Shalamium. Verse 32. Wayakathab. Sham. Il. Abanyam, Ath, Mashana, Thawaroth, Mashah, Ashar, Kathab, Lapanya, Banya, Yasha'ala. Verse 33. Wakal, Yasha'ala. Was a Kwan Yawah. Was Shatarium.
Good.
Was Shapat Yawah. Was Shapat Yawah. Imadium. Mazah. Wa Mazah. La Arawan. Nagad. Akahanyam. Halawayam. Nasha'aya. Rawan. Baryath. Yahweh. Kagar. Ka. Azarak. Chataza Yawah. All. Mawal. Har. Garazium. Waha Chataza Yawah. Waha Chataza Yawah. All. Mawal. Har. Ayabal. Ka'ashar. Tazawah. Mashah. Ibad. Yahweh. Labarak. Ath. Ha'aim. Yasha'ala. Bara'ashana. Verse 34. Wa'acharia. Khan. Korah. Ath. Kal. Dabaria. Asawara. Ha-Baraka. Waha Kuala. Waha Kuala. It's like Waha Kuala. Kakal. Ha Kathawab. Basapar. Ha Thawara. Verse 35. La'a. Haya. Dabar. Makal. Ashar. Tazawa. Mashah. Ashar. La'a. Hura'a. Yahawashai. Nagad. Kal. Wahal. Yasha'ala. Wahanashim. Wahatap. Wahagar. Hahalak. Bakurabam. It's like a Bakurabam. Kind. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 8, verse 21. And when Joshua and all Israel saw that the ambush had taken the city and that the smoke of the city ascended, then they turned again and slew the men of Ai.
So imagine the map, you know what I'm saying? You got the people of the Joshua and his people running this way. You got the people of Ai and all his warriors and men running after him. and you got the city back here. You got the people on the west side that fell on the city right here. So now they didn't fell on the city. The smoke rising out the city. You got the people turn their back to go towards the city again. While they going towards the city, Joshua turned their back and go towards them. Now they're pinched. Now the people right here, which is the warriors of Ai and all the men of Ai is in the middle, and Joshua and the people who subdued the city pinching them towards that way, right? Keep going.
Verse 22, and the others issued out of the city against them. So they were in the midst of Israel, some on this side and some on that side.
So think about it. So by the cities right here, remember the diagram that I'm drawing with my hands. You got the city right here and the people of the city that's taking over the city. You got Joshua over here and the people that were fleeing that turned their back to slay all the men of Ai. You got the men of Ai right here who turned their back to try to go back towards the city when they seen the smoke. Then they also got some that's still looking over there. And then now, when they get pinched by both ways, people are going from, they spread, you feel me, this side and that side. You feel me? Like a pinch. Like think about a grape. You squeeze a grape right in the middle. You got grape that come on the top and grape that come on the bottom. That's what the people are doing right there. And that's what the scriptures are describing. Some on this side and some on that side. Go ahead.
And if I could, this is why our oppressor has won all the wars that he has put led Black and Hispanic and Native American people into believing we're fighting for freedom. We're fighting for America. You understand? Because we understand these war tactics, right? This is what the Native Americans taught. You understand? This is how he won the Revolutionary War. This is how he got freed from the English-speaking white people. You understand? To now he's an American-speaking white oppressor. You understand? This is how he's won the Civil War. This is how he's won the war out west. This is how he's able to conquer through understanding war from us. You understand? And the scriptures are plainly showing us, you understand, how to take a city. You understand? How to use different tactics to spread, to divide your enemy, get them spread out, get their forces spread out, and then still be able to surround them and flank them. And like Officer SHALAM said, pinch them. Have them in a way to where the only thing they either can do is surrender.
There you go.
So like you said.
Or die. Go ahead.
And die.
And die.
And they smote them, so that they let none of them
and perish.
And they would
Perish.
go ahead.
and they smote them, so that they let none of them remain or escape.
So all the ones that went on this side and that side, they ain't let them go. You understand me? Now get back to that grape analogy I made. You squeeze a grape right in the middle, with this finger being the men of the city that ambushed the city, this finger being Joshua and the men that flee but turn their back, and the grape being the men of Ai. You squeeze the grape shoots grape above and below, because the grape ain't get with that pressure of that squeeze, the grape ain't got nowhere to go. The grape got to go from up and down. That's where the grape disperses at, right? Now imagine when that grape disperses, you just eat the grape, eat the whole grape, everything in there. The dispersed in it. That's what's happened to the men of AI. Just eat the whole grape. You know what I'm saying? Disperse, smash on all of them. Everything gone. You understand me? Nothing escapes. No grape escapes. No grape escape. Go ahead.
Verse 23. And the king of Ai they took alive and brought him to Joshua.
They let the king of Ai stay alive.
Verse
They
20.
ain't killed him. It was like, we're gonna kill all your men. We're gonna leave you hanging. We're gonna take you to our general. Go ahead.
Verse 24. And it came to pass, when Israel had made an end of slaying all the inhabitants of Ai in the field, in the wilderness, wherein they chased them, And when they were all fallen on the edge of the sword until they were consumed, that all the Israelites returned unto Ai and smote it with the edge of the sword.
And if I could, sir, this is one of the parts of the Bible where Christianity was tell us, well, this is the angry and upset God, right? This is the God of the Old Testament. You understand? And this is what they try to explain to you, to try to make you believe that there's a difference between the Most High then and now.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But I mean, of course, we read back in Exodus that he is a man of war. Of course, we read that he is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. You understand? The God of the Bible, what this is showing us is what this should be a sign to the chosen people of God, that the Lord wants us to fight. You understand? He wants us to deal with our enemies in this fashion. This is the only way. This is what the earth understands. This is how America has gained power throughout all the earth. You understand? The Most High established it this way. But he wants our nation to be the supreme military power.
Right.
He wants our nation to put an end of all world wars.
Right.
You understand? He selected our ancestors. So he chose us, Black, Hispanic, and Native American people. So all we have to stop doing is stop using the war tactics of our ancestors and the things that we learned. Stop using that against us. You understand? Start loving each other, brother. And then the Lord will make us a battle axe as a nation again, man.
There you go.
And we'll have the victory over our enemies, man.
There you go.
We'll scatter them, right? What it say? 5 of us will make thousands of them flee, hundreds of them flee, brother.
Right.
We already do it. It's already in their spirit, brother. It's already in the spirit of the earth. Like Jim Muhammad brought out, brother. The earth does not want to see a Black, Hispanic, and Native American rulership.
Right.
They don't want to see it, man. You understand? Because they know that this is the result of it.
Right.
Total submission, man.
Right.
Total surrender. Bring us your leaders. We'll bring you before our man of God, brother, our champion. You understand? And we'll take your crown.
There you go.
Salakis, man.
Good.
Okay. Verse 25. And so it was that all that fell that day, both men and women, were 12,000, even all the men of Ai.
So everybody that perished, it was 12,000 people who died that day, of the men of the people of Ai, including the warriors of Ai. Keep going.
Verse 26. For Joshua drew not his hand back, wherewith he stretched out the spear, until he had utterly destroyed all the inhabitants of Ai.
So when he draws the spear, just think of it like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's that war cry. That's that's letting you know that it's time to battle.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't let his hand back down until everybody died. He wiped the whole city out, just like the Lord had commanded him to do that night.
Held it up like Moses.
You know what I'm saying?
Moses in his war,
You know what I'm
right?
saying?
And as long as we fought, right? And Moses, when he held it, the staff up, right? And he had who was holding it? Was it Joshua that was holding his arm too?
Mm-hmm.
Joshua, the son of Nun, who's a leader now, and Caleb, or Aaron. It was Aaron and Joshua.
Mm-hmm.
Held Moses' staff up till we won the war, brother.
There you go.
Brother, the God of the Bible don't do nothing different, man.
And he ain't doing no playing. He ain't doing no, you know what I'm saying? The God of the Bible ain't that friendly, fruity God of the Christian church.
Come on, sir.
You understand me? He ain't sparing all these nations when these nations have stood up against our people and killed our people. That's the God of the Bible that you that you think you say you follow the Bible, and you say you following and worshiping the God of the Bible, but instead you're not worshiping that God because you don't want to happen what that God gonna make happen.
Right.
You want a friendly, peaceful, kumbaya God. But the God of the Bible ain't no kumbaya God.
Real
The God of the Bible is a stomp on them niggas God.
Real talk.
Wipe them out God.
Real talk.
You feel me? Keep going.
You got something?
I was gonna say, sir, it's like my man.
Mhm.
It's crazy how they don't believe in the God of the Bible being a man of war, but yet they champion the stuff, the evil things that they done did, the crusades and all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They stand behind that, but they don't want to believe that the God of the Bible is a man of war.
Shit, they stand behind the war in Iraq.
Good night.
They stand behind America going into all these proxy wars. They stand behind all that.
Mm-hmm.
They be praying for them soldiers to make it back safe.
Mm-hmm.
Praying to God that God has his power on these soldiers and these soldiers make it back safe from killing all the enemies. They pray for that. Yeah, like America's the most obnoxious nation on the earth.
Come on, sir.
You understand me? Just goofy.
Right.
You understand me? Like the hypocritical beyond measure.
Right.
You understand me? Like y'all say that y'all pray to a God of grace and mercy and forgiveness, yet still, you know what I'm saying, this friendly God that you pray to, you also pray that your warriors come back home safe from war after killing and maiming all the enemies. Unaliving all the enemies. Like, how does that even correlate? Go ahead.
If I could, to help you out so eloquently, what you're saying, sir, the only reason why the earth respects America is because America has put under subjection the Lord's chosen people.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why the earth respects America and uses its tactics of division, divide, and conquer. Because they have us under subjection.
Mm-hmm. That's
it. So that's when Christ comes back, brother. You understand? I mean, the so-called the Hamitic nations, right? They talk about how the hypocrisy of America, how America tries to push alternative lifestyles, even on them, right? Of how those prime ministers of Africa, how they detest alternative lifestyle livers. You understand? Right? And America tries to expose them for it. So what Officer Chapada is saying is so right. You understand? The earth is really tired of America's hypocrisy. China, the only reason why China ain't fully took over America is because of the consumerism market. That's how China thrived.
Right.
You understand? That's how China went through all the same industrial ages as America. Went through all the, you know what I'm saying, to where now it's a superpower as well. To where China owns half of America because of the consumerism market that America has established. Right? The Jewish people call the black community's dollar liquid money. You understand? Because we make it and it flows right out of our pockets. That's the only reason why America is still around. And that's the only reason why, and that's why the Most High tells us to come out of her. We're sparing America's judgment. The more we invest into its Christmas, its holidays, the birthdays, the more we're prolonging it. The more we try to fight and scream for reparations, brother, let's set this aside and let's get actual judgment. Let's get real. Let's get America to truly experience karma.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Instead of brothers and sisters that you see every day that you could forgive. You see what I'm saying? Let's fix it, man. So like you said.
Go ahead. Keep on.
Khan. Verse 27. Only the cattle and the spoil of that city Israel took for a prey unto themselves, according unto the word of the Lord, which he commanded Joshua.
They ain't gonna fall for the same thing the Khan fell for. They'd be stupid too. Something that we need to understand. With the history book laying out all the mistakes of those that came before us, there's no reason why we should be falling for the same thing that they fell for.
Right.
And they got punished for. And the fact that we are falling for the same things and getting punished again, that leaves a example for the generation after us that they shouldn't follow after us.
Right.
It's no different than how y'all live today. And we talk so bad about the crack era, you feel me? But then y'all pick up these pills.
Good night.
Y'all pick up the syrup. Y'all pick y'all watch y'all aunties and uncles and grandmothers and all these people be ravaged by crack cocaine. And then instead of like realizing what that crack cocaine did and that drug abuse did to them people, what did y'all do? Instead of understanding the history and knowing what to do and what not to do, y'all went back and did the same exact damn thing with the opioids.
Mm.
And now y'all going through the same crackheadish looking lifestyle of addiction. When are we as a people gonna learn? Now's good enough time. You want
high time?
It's high time.
Khan. Verse 28.
Mm-hmm.
And Joshua burned Ai and made it a heap forever, even a desolation unto this day.
Burnt that joker to the ground, huh? Made it a heap forever. Forever. Forever.
Ever.
That's the cold part about forever. You understand me? In present day language, forever is one word, but in the Bible, it's two words. Forever.
Good night. That's
You feel me? Just give you a little bit more context to the word. You going?
Khan. Verse 29. And the king of Ai, he hanged on a tree until eventide.
Hung his fool ass. Keep going.
And as soon as the sun was down, Joshua commanded that they should take his carcass down from the tree and cast it at the entering of the gate of the city, and raised thereon a great heap of stones that remaineth unto this day.
Jesus. Smashed on him, hung him. Soon as his body was lifeless, they threw him in the front of the gates and buried him in stones so that everybody could see. Right? This is a sign for all people who ever passed the city to realize. Go ahead, you bro.
So I thought God was all love.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, God is all love for Israel.
Right. Good night.
That just lets you know that all the love that you say God is for one people.
Right.
That's why the king of Ai hung his goof ass on that tree, and they buried him in stones in front of his city.
Good night.
Like, some people will say that would be arrogant. We gonna say it's righteous because the Lord told us to do it. You going?
If I could, it's so right. You understand what I'm saying? Because like now, when the earth has us, it's under its thumb, brother. What does it do to us, brother? You understand? They mock us, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They take our culture, brother. They make sport of us. They make token Negroes, brother. You understand? They turn us against one another, man. And they make us a byword and a proverb, brother. You understand? So it's so right that when we take them over, brother, to make examples of them and let it be in the earth forever. I'm sure if we go to where AI is now, we will still see that heap.
Right.
Salaki, sir.
No, you good. Go ahead.
Khan, verse 30. Then Joshua built an altar unto the Lord God of Israel in Mount Ebal.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 31. As Moses, the servant of the Lord, commanded the children of Israel, as it is written in the book of the law of Moses, an altar of whole stones, over which no man hath lifted up any iron. And they offered thereon burnt offerings unto the Lord, and sacrificed peace offerings.
So Joshua built an altar unto the Lord based on the law of Moses, to where they could give sacrifices unto the Lord, based off of the things that the Lord has given them up to this point. Keep going.
And unaliving
And unaliving. There you go.
other nations of people,
Enemies of our people,
wiping them off the face of the earth.
and devouring them, and taking all their goods and burning their city down to be desolate. You feel me? Up to this day, forever. Go ahead.
Verse 32. And he wrote there upon the stones a copy of the law of Moses, which he wrote in the presence of the children of Israel.
So when they be acting like the laws ain't start getting written down into the turn of the millennium, you feel me? Now we've been writing down the laws in many places. You feel me? We're gonna see that throughout the Old Testament, especially in the book of Judges and Kings and Chronicles. You're gonna see it. Keep going.
Khan. Verse 33. And all Israel and their elders and officers and their judges stood on this side the ark, and on that side before the priests, the Levites, which bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord, as well the stranger, as he that was born among them, half of them over against Mount Gerizim, Gerizim, and half of them over against Mount Ebal, as Moses, the servant of the Lord, had commanded before, that they should bless the people of Israel.
So all the people out here, you know what I'm saying, worshiping the Most High God. Jeez, you feel me? Got everybody spread out so that the Most High God can see that everybody is out here doing what needs to be done to show the Most High God love and give him the praise that not that he desires or requires, that he deserves.
Good night.
You know what I'm saying?
And if I could, there wasn't no tambourines out there.
Wow.
There wasn't no drums. There wasn't no choir. Brother, it was an army, brother. It was a host of Israel that was out there. You understand? Musicians are wonderful, brother. And there is an office for musicians, brother.
Mm-hmm.
But the Lord wants us to be an army first. You understand? And that's what he wants. And that's what pleased him.
Right.
To make sacrifices. Salaki.
Khan, verse 34. And afterward, he read all the words of the law, the blessings and cursings, according to all that is written in the book of the law.
Jeez, brother. I mean, if I could, sir. And what's so heavy, brother, is this is what we got to do. It's what we got to do, man. So we can always remember how to serve the Lord, brother. He read the law, man.
Right.
He told us what will make us a blessing, right? On how to please the Lord and what displeased the Lord.
Right.
That's what he explained to us, man. After the Lord showed us that he was with us, man. Salaki.
Verse 35. There was not a word of all that Moses commanded, which Joshua read not before all the congregation of Israel, with the women and the little ones and the strangers that were conversing among them.
So Joshua did what he had to do and read the whole law in front of everybody right after that big dub that we just took.
Yeah, the big dub.
Big dub. That being said, we need to make sure that we remember that we able to recite the words of the Most High God in times that we need them so that we can get victory over our enemies, so that we can be in a position where we can do everything that the Most High God tells us to do and receive all the things that the Most High promised of us. With that being said, I might you, which means to stand.
Layasha Allah.
We'll pick back up next week at Joshua 9. We're going to end it up. We need to go ahead and salute. Go ahead and skip. Huh?
Right here, sir.
Yeah, we got a salute right there in front of you. Hello, I got you. Go salute in front of everybody. Turn the camera. YAHANNA I.S.U.P.K.
Yahweh Shabrak, yeah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshabrak, yeah.
Yahweh Shem Shabrak, yeah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshabrak, yeah.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew and English. Amayim Wapan Yahakodum Saw, which means turn to face the east.
So Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Avanoah.
Avanoah.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Wadash.
Wadash.
I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
Yahweh.
Baba'ah.
Baba'ah.
Ratazayaka.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Ba'aratazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Natalanawa. Lakam, Call, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawatnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawatnawa, Wala'ah, Baba Ayanawa, Manasaya Wan, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kayak, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wa'ala, Wa'atapara, Wa'aiwalamya, Aman.
In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power and the glory, forever. So be it. So, go face forward. Courtesy salute to the men of Israel. Amayim Shabbat. Amayim Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahshabrak.
Yahweh Saw, face the sisters. We'll give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel. Amayim Shabbat. Amayim Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahshabrak.
Yahweh dismissed.